Hello, everyone, and happy holidays. I'm Miss Janelle. For those of you who don't know my journey, you know that my heart has always been in the service of our kids, especially our girls, having a daughter myself, and being a woman of many women in my family. I started a club called Care for My Hair, and it's because I saw a need. Our girls needed the software, per se, the actual skills to maintain their hair so that they could show up to school feeling confident, seen, and unique. But as I taught them how to be consistent with their crowns, I realized something deep, which I've been doing a lot lately. The reliability we give to our hair and to our children, it's the same reliability that we owe to ourselves every day. And today, as I French braid my daughter's hair, we are talking about more than just hair. We're talking about being consistent and reliable with yourself as a form of healing. The foundation of the braid. There is a specific kind of piece that comes from the rhythm of braiding. Three strands crossing over, pulling tight enough to hold but gentle enough to breathe. Consistency. In the natural hair community, consistency is key. We know that if we want our hair to grow, to truly flourish, it needs to feel safe. Hair doesn't grow when it's constantly being shocked or neglected or handled with frustration. It grows when the routine is reliable. When there's a routine of moisture, protection, and care, your hair will grow. I realize I've spent years making sure her world feels safe while my own internal world was still navigating chaos. I was being consistent for her, but I was completely unreliable to myself. The tangle and the trauma bond. Survival mode. Who's been in survival mode? Who's in survival mode right now? When we live in survival mode, especially when navigating the aftermath of multiple abusive cycles, our internal structure is often rigid and brittle, much like hair that's been stripped of its natural oils. We find ourselves in tangles, an intense, confusing tie that makes you feel like you can't leave the fire, even when you're burning. Those bonds are like knots that haven't even touched in years. If you pull too hard or too fast, you could cause more breakage. Breaking out of those rigid, painful structures require a different kind of strength. And it's not the kind of forcing things to be perfect, it's the strength of being consistently available to your own needs. Creating a safe environment for the soul. Her soul. Think about your hair routine. You don't just do it once and expect a miracle. You do it because you know the repetition creates a safe environment for your growth. Healing our legacy is the same thing. We have to create software for our souls, new internal programs that say, I am allowed to have boundaries. I am allowed to have peace of mind. Setting a boundary isn't a rule. You're using it to control someone else? No, it's a routine. You're using it to protect your own growth. Just like a braid protects the ends of the hair from the elements, your boundaries protect your energy from the world. The finished braid and the path forward. It's a path of unlearning the rigid structures of the past and embracing the beautiful imperfection of the present. If you're a single mom, a creative, a survivor, know that your consistency with yourself is your greatest superpower. You are building a legacy of safety, not just for your little girl or your little boy in the chair, but for the little girl inside of you, the little guy inside of you. Keep braiding, keep showing up, keep being the person you can rely on. Thank you so much for being here with me today. This journey of becoming reliable to ourselves is a daily practice, and I'm honored to share it with you. I'll be leaning into these conversations more, connecting the art of hair with the heart of healing, because the two are deeply intertwined. If you want to deep dive into themes we touched on today, please check out my podcast, Healing Our Legacy, which we will explore how to break free from old cycles and walk a highly favored path. And for those who want the step-by-step for this look, be on the lookout. Subscribe so you don't miss tutorials, and I'll see you on the next one. Happy holidays.